I'm Will Phillips,
And I'm Phil Farda.
and this is Comedians
In Coffee.
Discussing Wrestling.
Hey guys, welcome. On today's episode, we're going to talk about women in wrestling. Something I'm a big fan of. Will, not so much.
Back in the day, when you saw a woman wrestler, she was absolutely hideous because that's what you did. If you're a hideous woman, you wrestle. Now it seems like there's been a hot, models are now wrestling.
They're like fitness models that are in impeccable shape. They're carved out of marble, just wrapping their legs around each other's faces. I don't understand what your gripe is with it.
They're all wrestling with their hair down. I feel like a woman would want to keep that up because it's athletes. They tie that up so it doesn't get in their face.
Right.
And I feel like
right.
it's flying in your face. You're gonna get knocked the out.
To me, there's a whole sex appeal thing, because they're like, think about the costumes and the flash of professional wrestling. These women, generally, pretty much their characters are all the same. Am I wrong? But every female wrestler is just hot.
A lot of them don't even have last names because, why bother with a last name
Yeah.
for a woman?
I'm not saying these women are not fantastic athletes. I mean, they can kick the shit out of me.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. These are physically fit, hard training women, but it's really, I'm just watching that for two things. I remember as a kid growing like Chyna. For some reason, I thought she was hot, right? Chyna was just, it was pretty much a man, but she was in Playboy and you wanted to see them titties, right? It was, no denying that.
Yeah, that's odd though.
She was a great female wrestler. She looked like she could f*** a bitch up.
Yeah, but she's disgraced herself with hardcore porn.
Where could I find that? Is that just, you Google that and you get it, you think?
Yeah. Steve, can we Google hardcore Chyna porn?
If there's anything that we've learned from today's episode, from this discussion, women are just kind of sexual objects. Two hunks of flesh smacking against each other. In my puberty years, we used to watch the pay-per-views as a family, and it would get real uncomfortable during the female fights. Miss Elizabeth would get her skirt ripped off, and every man in the house is just thinking, Jesus. But you're with your family and nobody says anything.
I'm adopted, I don't have a family.
Awkward erections around your family? You never had any of that?
No.
It's too bad. So that's our episode on females in wrestling. I think it's great. Will thinks it's terrible because he doesn't feel too fondly about women. Send your hate mail to comediansincoffee@gmail.com. We'll see you next time.